Hello dear students, how are you? Hope you are doing good. My name is Shraddha Gupta and today we are going to do a chapter number 4 from your English book. So what is the name of the chapter? The chapter name is The Trojan Horse. So let's read the chapter together. Hundreds of years ago, Greece and Troy were at war. The Greeks had come on their ships to attack Troy. For long 10 years ago, they besieged Troy, but the Trojans would not surrender. There were strong and high walls around the city of Troy. No enemy could enter the city when the gates were closed. The Greeks made several attempts to break down the walls and the gates were failed each time. But now the Greek soldiers had become homesick. They longed to go back to their homes across the sea to see their near and dear ones. But though they were tired and weary of war, they could not go back to Greece till Troy fell. Their main aim in waging the war with the Trojans was to recover Helen, the beautiful wife of a Greek general, Menelaus, who had fled away with the Trojan prince Paris. The Trojans have refused to send her back to the Greeks. One day, the Greek general met in a council to decide their future course of action. Several Greek princes and warriors addressed the council. "We have been here for 10 years, said the Ulysses, a veteran Greek leader. We have already lost many of the gallant soldiers in our attempt to enter Troy. We have no hopes of taking the city by force. We must conquer it by deceit. Nothing is unfair in war." Then Ulysses explained to them a clever plan that he had made to achieve their objectives. All the members of a council were impressed by his plan and decided to put it into action. According to the Greeks built a huge wooden horse. The horse was placed on a huge platform with the wheels underneath. A few of the bravest Greek soldiers, including Ulysses, hid themselves in a hollow stomach of his horse. They securely closed the opening in the lower part of wooden horse. The rest of the Greeks set fire to their tent and sailed away to a nearby island, not far from the bay of Troy. When the Trojans saw clouds of smoke rising from the Greek lands, with neither the Greek soldier nor their ship in sight, they could not believe their eyes. But soon surprise changed to jubilation when the word round around the Trojan camp that many people had seen Greeks sailing away. The Trojans thought that the Greeks were tired of the war and had no longer energy and just to fight. When they opened the gates and came out, they could only see a wooden horse left behind the Greeks. They thought it was the idol of some Greek god. They gazed the gigantic horse in admiration and excitement and soon dragged it into a city of Troy. The capture of a wooden horse was to the symbol their victory over the Greeks. They began to celebrate their success with feasting and merrymaking. "The danger is over at last. We can sleep in peace now," they said to another. Late at night, they went to sleep. At the dead of night, when the Trojans were fast asleep, the Greek warriors who were inside the stomach of a wooden horse came out quickly. They opened the gates of a city for the other Greek soldiers to enter. The Greek ships, which had pretended to sail away, now turned back quickly in response to a signal from the leaders inside the Troy. Soon the thousands of Greek soldiers rushed into a city. They killed thousands of Trojan men, women and children. They burned their houses, looted the city, and even before the Trojans were fully awoke, their magnificent city was in ruins. Before they could realize what was happening, Troy was in the hand of a Greek. Thus the Greeks succeeded in punishing the Trojans for refusing to hand over Helen to them. The architect of a great victory was Ulysses, who brought the long-drawn war to an end by masterstroke of cunning and foul play. They have deceived, and nothing is unfair in war. So this is the moral, and this much is in your story. Bye bye. Take care. Meet you soon in my next video.